Okay, guys, it's a very special time now. It is bubbly time!
Hey! A toast to you, my dear friend. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday. Many of us here that are celebrating with you, have discovered you on YouTube and in other sources. And I know that you entered my life exactly 10 years ago. I came across one of your belting videos that actually helped me do a really good audition. And since then, I've been one of your YouTube songbirds ever since. So I am so incredibly grateful for the work that you do. I don't want to make any assumptions. So for anyone who's joining us for the first time or who's just recently found you, tell us a little bit about the start of the Songbird Tree.
I really do believe this is a miracle. I never thought in my life that I would be a vocal coach or a singer. That was just so far from what I, maybe wanted to, but never thought I could. And when I was actually in my early 20s, so like 22 years old or something, I was having singing lessons myself. My teacher at the time, she actually said to me, Kerri, I reckon you'd make a great vocal coach. How about I train you and you can take over my students because I'm going touring. And then it wasn't until about 6 years later, after just doing in-person, in-studio teaching, I really had a dream, I guess, to just impact more singers. And I just wanted to share that with more people. And I've always had big dreams. I'm a big dreamer. If you know me well, you know that I'm someone who's always looking ahead. I'm a big visionary and I just dream about the future. And I was like, I really would love to help more singers and specifically I'd like to help singers globally. So it was a very, it was a seed, but it was this big dream. And I thought, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I uploaded my first video on the 6th of October 2011. And I was so scared. You have no idea how scared I was. I was like, I don't want anyone to see this video. But, I did it. I made myself do it. And every week after that, I just put on another video and another video and another video. And then 10 months later, so for 10 months, it was like crickets. It was like, no one cares. No one cares. Oh, poor me. 10 months later, though, I got an email from someone who had discovered me on YouTube. She was asking me, hey, do you do Skype lessons? And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I was like, so she was my very first student ever. She doesn't even know this, right? And she was auditioning for a musical theatre show. And that was my first overseas student. And then from then on, it just, the inquiries started flooding in and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is happening? And I was getting to train people from all around the world. So we're talking the US, Europe, Asia. And then, that was going really well. I was getting so busy. And then somebody would email me and say, hey, Kerri, is there a program that you've got that I could buy? And I'm like, oh, sorry, no, I don't have a program. And then someone else emailed me and then someone else and then someone else. And I thought, maybe I should make a program. And then I realized this is one way in which I can reach more singers is actually create a program. And then since then, we've just been going, stronger and stronger every year, creating more programs, conducting webinars. I also do in-person workshops and stuff, and continuing to coach singers around the globe and also coaching associate coaches too. So bringing up the next generation of emerging vocal coaches. And it's just been, the ride of my life.
It's just so encouraging to hear your journey with it all. And I really, truly believe that is also part of the success, of the fruitfulness of the Songbird Tree and the longevity for so many years is that you do care about the artist. You care about the person, not just the instrument. And it comes through in everything that you do and in your personality, even the way you check up on your friends and colleagues. It's so refreshing. I tell my husband, every time I walk away from a conversation with Kerri, I feel like $1 million. And I'm sure that's how your students feel too. What's next? What is next for the Songbird Tree as you think about the next 10 years? And sometimes I don't like these questions, but I'm curious, do you have, without, giving away all your goodies, now you have an academy, what's next for the Songbird Tree?
Yeah. So we just started the Vocal Academy, literally a couple of months ago. So it's really fresh. It's basically a membership community where you can access all of my, programs. So everything from day dot to now. And there's a lot in there, I tell you what. And it really is there as something where, the singer who's like serious about wanting to develop their voice, and they want to keep it fresh. So we want to grow that. We want to just reach more people. I think my passion is that I want to see more singers flourish and become the singer that they were created to be. And other than that, I'm very passionate about developing the next generation of vocal coaches. And so my vocal coach training program, which I've kind of had in the background, sort of hidden away, not really telling anyone about it. It's more just like whenever I see someone that I see potential in, I just tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, do you want to be trained up as a vocal coach? Because like I said, I can't actually show up and train everyone, but what if I could, pass on exactly how I train to other people? Then that branch just continues to branch off and grow. That tree just continues to flourish and grow. Yeah. But for me, Mel, I'm just so grateful, seriously. And I know this sounds super cliche, but I am really, really, really grateful for what I get to do every day. Like, I love it so much. I'm just like, this is it. This is what I'm called to do.
Definitely. And see, every part of that journey still has significance, right? To bring you to where you are today. And I think it's such a beautiful full circle moment. Even when I look at your logo, and you talk about, how it started, training the singer, giving back to train others so that the gift just keeps on giving. So thank you so much.